What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid and welcome back to my 100% playthrough for Final Fantasy 1. We are on part number 3 right now and we're just about to enter the Marsh Cave. Now, this is the first real dungeon in Final Fantasy 1 and it's actually incredibly straightforward compared to, compared to some of the later dungeons. But it still can be difficult. Now, I do suggest being around level 11, level 12, around that mark before you come in here. Make sure you have a lot of potions and antidotes as well, because there are a lot of things in here that inflict poison. Now, this can be a bit of a maze, so try and follow along, shall we? So, first things first, as soon as you enter, you want to go up to the north and go on the stairs there. This will bring you down to the second floor. From here, we're actually going to go up and to the right, and then we're going to go into this building right here. Well, I say building, this little cave right here. The reason for that is there's a fight before the treasure chest. So in here, you do want to be careful of the slimes, especially the green ones, mainly due to the fact, well, like just happened, they inflict poison. Not only that, they are actually really annoying because of the fact they actually reduce physical damage. So I'm actually going to go ahead and use an antidote on my warrior. But there is a good thing, you can just use fire on them because they are weak to fire magic. So this is why one of the things I suggested is make sure you come into this place with the fire and magic. Dira would come in handy as well, like I said in the last video. Not really that needed though, to be honest. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and use fire on the jellies. We do get a dagger from the first of many chests. Now we're gonna come out of here and then we're gonna go back up and all the way over to the left. And the reason for that is there's another hidden room right here, which we're going to go in, which has another chest. And there's 680 gil. We don't really care about the gil at the moment. We're kind of already rich, because I did that little equipment abuse in the first part. But if you're not doing that, it does come in handy. And then we're going to go all the way down to the south for the last two items, which is a broadsword and a battle, apparently. But no, okay, you know what? I'm just going to defend, actually. But yeah, when it comes to this last treasure chest that we're just about to grab, it should be 620 gil. So again, a nice little bit more gil, Yep, there we go, 620 gil. Okay, so now that we've got all the items there, we're actually done with this part. So what we need to do now is we need to go all the way back up. And now we need to go all the way south on the first floor. Again, if you really want to, you can actually exit this dungeon. And you can save. If you're still a little weak or anything like that, you can go back out and save on your way down. Now, this little fork right here is a little bit of a trap. If you go to the right, it's just a dead end. So we're just going to stay going south because there is going to be another ladder in a minute as well. Oh, 6 werewolves? God damn it, man. The werewolves, dude. Yeah, one of the things I suggest doing is as soon as you get, in fact, you know what? I'm going to actually have the warrior attack. But as soon as you get poisoned, I do suggest cleansing it straight off the bat. Simply due to the fact poison is pretty damn brutal in this game, okay? Ooh, nice little 200 EXP there. But yeah, if you don't know, this is actually a decent place for leveling. Okay, so now we're on floor 2 again, only this floor is a little bit different. So what you would ideally do here is if you want to just progress, you would go all the way down to the bottom right. We're not going to do that, though. We're going to go all the way over to the left. We're going to hug this top wall because there is going to be a building up here, which we want to go in, basically. And the reason for that is there's going to be... Oh, they poisoned me again? God damn it, dude. What is this? I tell you, man, those wolves are being brutal to me today. So yeah, we're going to hug the... Oh, god damn it, man. I knew I went the wrong side. So yeah, we're going to hug the top wall to get to this little hidden room right here, which has an empty treasure chest, so we're not going to go that way. God damn it. God damn it, man. God damn it. Oh, and I can't actually get around there. Okay. Oh, no. I bet you these two rooms are empty as well, aren't they? Yeah, empty treasure chest. Okay, so we're gonna leave them for now. That one will be empty as well. So, as I mentioned, we're going to go all the way down to the bottom right, through this little building here, through the door, and then we can go down this set of stairs here to cave floor 3. Now, the third floor is... It's like a giant square, okay? There's not really anything to worry about though, so, you know, don't worry too much. However, we are still going to go ahead and get everything. So in the very first room, we're going to get the Phoenix down. And then we're actually going to come out of this room and run all the way over to the far right of the map. There is 2 more rooms in the middle, but there's nothing in them. So in this far right room, there is going to be 295 gil. And now we're going to go down a row. So where this room is right here. Now this one is actually empty. There's nothing in that. So we're going to go along. This one right here is empty as well. We're going to go along once more. So this is the 3rd room from the right, or the 2nd from the left on the 2nd row down. There is 2 treasure chests in here. One is empty and one contains a cottage. So as you can see, empty there. Then we're going to go left once more to the final room on the left, which does, of course, have a copper armlet. Now, if you did not buy the copper armlet, I do strongly suggest equipping that right now, because it is actually incredibly good. Now, from this room right here, you would go down, and this room here is pretty much where you want to go for the story. So we're going to go in here, and no, wait, what? No, I'm 1 over to the left. I'm 1 over to the left, that's all. Okay, so we're going to go 1 over to the right, and there we go. This is the one that we need. Now, before we can open that treasure chest, though, we do get attacked by some Pisca demons. This is what you would use Deira for. Deira, Diara, you know, whatever you want to call it. This is what you would typically use it for, because it does quite a bit of decent damage to the Pisco demons. But I decided not to get it. Oh, they killed my Black Mage. Seriously? Seriously? That's evil, man. How could you kill my Black Mage like that? God damn it. Right, so you know what? I'm just going to attack with the Warrior and the Thief. I'm going to get my my lovely little Wizard to revive Merc for me. Oh my god, this damage is so high. But yeah, this is exactly what I was on about, guys. Like, this dungeon can be a bit brutal, to be honest. It can definitely get very, very brutal very, very quickly. So, you know, do keep that in mind for sure. Nice, at least we got them now. At least we got them. We're safe, okay? We're safe at long last. But yeah, this is why I said you pretty much want to be like around level, you know, 10, 11, 12, somewhere around there. You do want to be kind of high level. And there we go. We got a lovely 276 EXP, 1,200 gil, and a couple of levels as well. Did I get the drop? No, I didn't get the drop. Damn. Okay, so we're going to open the treasure chest, and this is actually what we came here for. We came for the crown. We're not done just yet, though. We're not done just yet. There are still a few more things we can do here. What I am going to do, though, is I am actually going to just fully heal everybody using potions, especially my Black Mage with him being a little weak now. So we're going to come out to that room. We're going to go 1 over to the right, where there is going to be another treasure chest. So 385 gil in there. There is 1 more room to the right, but that is, unfortunately, an empty treasure chest. So now we're going to go down again onto the very bottom row of doors. Now, we can't actually get into this room right here. Oh, the grey ooze, really? God damn it, man. There's only 1 of them as well, which sucks. Oh, well. But yeah, we can't actually get into this room, unfortunately. There are a couple of items in there, but we need the Mystic Key to get in there, and we're not going to be getting that until later. So, now that we've checked that out, let's just slightly go up a little bit to get around that block. There is a door here, and, okay, you know what? Let's kill the skeletons off. I'm kind of surprised this is the first battle we've had with the skeletons, to be honest. This right here, though, is why Deira would be called... Like, this is why Deira would be super, super handy for this dungeon. There's a lot of undead here. Now, again, we can't go in there. No Mystic Key. So, we're going to go back on up. And I could go over to the last 2 rooms down here and show you them as well. But there's not really any point because it's exactly the same. We need the Mystic Key for them as well. So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to run all the way up to the very top of the dungeon, and then we're basically just going to leave now because we've done everything we can do at this point in the game. We will be coming back here later though for those items once we actually get the Mystic Key. For now though, we can't unfortunately do anything. So to get back out, we literally just follow the same way that we came back in. So we do have to go down to the south on the 2nd floor a little bit. This is the first room. We're just going to go around 1 more to the 2nd room, and then we're going to go up here. And then we're going to keep going up. There's a little door there, which we're going to ignore. Wait, hang on. No, we do need to go in there. Oops, my bad, my bad. I don't know why, but I had it in my head that the ladder was behind that room. But yeah, so we're going to go up there. That brings us up to the top floor, and then we just need to go back up to the north, and that will actually allow us out of here. Okay, so there's Marsh Cave completely done. Now, obviously, that is a super simple dungeon, you know, compared to some of the later ones that we'll be doing. But yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about that dungeon, to be honest. Some of the later ones, though, do get kind of annoying, especially with the hidden pathways and things like that. But for the first one, you know, it's a nice little break-in, for sure, you know. Alright, so now that we have the crown, we just have to go back up to the Western Keep and give that to the good old king in his ruined, trashy castle. Alright, did they poison me? Did they poison me? I don't think they did. I think we got away. Yeah, we didn't get poisoned. Nice. Look, man, I hate those spiders, okay? Like, anything that can poison me in this game, I hate with a passion. It is so annoying when you get poisoned. Especially if you don't have anything like an antidote, you know? It's like, the towns are often so far apart because of how many fights there are. If you get poisoned on all 4 characters, it is incredibly dangerous. Nice. This should be the last battle now, I'm hoping. Yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do before I actually go into the castle is I am going to fully heal. I'm just going to go ahead and use 2 tents. You know, you can use tents, you can use sleeping bags, doesn't matter. Just make sure you use 2 to fully heal. And I am going to save as well. Okay, so now that we've saved, we're going to go into the castle and we're going to give the good old king his crown. Now, again, we can't actually get any of the items here. We have to come back for that later. But the king, he seems pretty evil, you know? That's a pretty evil laugh. You fools fell right into my trap! I am Astos, king of the Dark House. So we just did his dirty work for him. That's all it is. We just did his dirty work for him. Typical villain, man, getting the heroes to do their work for them. With the combined power of the crown you now hold and the crystal eye I already possess, I will become the true Elf King. So, little side note, remember Motoya's cave from yesterday's video? Well, I'm fairly sure it was yesterday's video, from part 2, basically. Well, this is actually the crystal eye that we have to give her. Alright, so he's going to become the true Elf King. It is useless to resist me. I can take what is mine by sheer force. He thinks. So Astos has 420 health. He does drop a lot of EXP though, and a really good weapon, and also a decent amount of gil. Honestly, it's not that difficult of a fight. One of the things you can do is you can use the white mage with, you know, you can use invis on, you know, your warrior if you really want to. With your black mage, you can use temper to raise your warrior's attack as well, which I am actually going to. So my warrior now is like a sheer beast. Look at that, man. 203 damage, just like that. That is literally just because of the temper, that is. So I don't even need to buff anyone else now. I just need to attack again. And this will pretty much kill him. At least it should kill him. Okay, we'll do one more then. One more. This will definitely kill him. This will definitely kill him. Yeah, there we go. See, it was just one more attack away. And there we go. The good old King Astos is defeated with 562 EXP. You know, it is 2,250 divided by 4. Because that's what... Oh, I should probably mention that is one of the things about FF1. EXP is divided between the 4 party members, so do keep that in mind. So we do get... Oh, I didn't get the sword. No. God damn it. That sucks, dude. That sucks so bad. So one of the things I do suggest doing is if you save outside, it might actually be worth reloading your save if you don't get the weapon. Because he actually drops a mithril sword, which, in fact, can I check the bestiary? Let's see if I can pull, him up. Astos. Where is he? There he is. So yeah, as you can see down at the bottom there, the treasure is a mithril sword. It's actually a really good weapon for this point of the game. Super strong and highly worth getting. So yeah, if you can get that, go ahead and get it. It's like, I'm personally not going to bother. Just because, like, I know this game too well that I don't really need the power from that sword, if that makes sense. But yeah, so we've done the Marsh Cove now. We've done Astos. We've defeated him. We've got the Crystal Eye from him. So all that's left now is we actually need to take the Crystal Eye back all the way up to Matoya. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head back to the Elf Village. I don't need to heal because, you know, I'm a little strong for this point, you know, and obviously I used Temper and Invis, so he didn't really do any damage to me. So I don't need to heal basically. What we're going to do though is we're going to go back to the Elf Village, and then we're going to heal there, I think. I'm going to cleanse the poison though, because that is super, super nasty. Right, level 13. Can I get level 4 magic yet? I can, so I'm going to actually stop off at the Elf Village and get that. So I've got to go round to the west and down to the south to get around the cliff. There we go, and now I just go to the west. Oh, there's quite a few enemies here. Okay, I'm just going to use fire here, I think. Just murder them all with fire magic, man. I tell you, you've got to love using AoE magic in this game. It's so good. Alright, so one of the things that we're going to do is I am back in Alfheim now. And I'm just going to heal up since I'm here at the inn. And we're going to buy some rank 4 magic. Now, the only downside is rank 4 magic is kind of expensive. And I obviously, I can't afford it, basically. So I'm going to cheat a little again. Again, you know, it's just because I don't want to level too high, because we're going to make the game ridiculously easy if we do that. So what I'm going to do is, let's see. Yeah, so we can get the ice armor, we can get the knight's armor, and we can get the dragoon mail, which is actually the one that we're going to go ahead and get. Because if I remember correctly, I believe the dragoon mail sells for the most. Let's just have a look. See, in fact, I'm going to try an ice armor as well, just to check the price for them. Let's see. So ice armor is 15,000. Dragoon is 30,000, yeah. So we're going to sell the 2 dragoon mails. Again, the only reason I'm doing that, guys, is I don't want to break myself, okay? It's more than possible to grind the gil here. That's really not that difficult, you know. You can just grind outside, use the inn to rest and things like that. For viewing purposes, though, I'm personally not going to bother. It's like, gil is only an issue right now. It will actually become easier later. He's going to trap me. There we go. Alright, so now we're just going to go up and use the level 4 shops. Alright, so for level 4 white magic, there is Poisoner, Fear, Null Frost, and Vox. Straight off the bat, we're going to get Null Frost because, you know, reduces ice damage. We're going to get Fear because it drives away all foes in terror. And then you have a choice, Poisoner or Vox. Now, personally, I would rather go Poisoner, just because it's far more lethal than Silence, you know? So that's why I'm going with that. And then for black magic, now black magic, we have a little bit of choice. We are going to get Blizzard because it's ice damage to all foes. So super, super important. There is Confuse, which causes foes to turn against each other. Pretty standard. Haste, which doubles one ally's number of attacks. Very, very, very important and very, very broken, I might add. You definitely want to get Haste. And then Sleeper, which puts one foe to sleep. Honestly, it doesn't really matter what you get here. I'm just going to get Confused just because Sleeper and Confuse are both pretty equally useless. So that's why I'm just going to pick that up. Okay, and with that, we're done at Helheim. So now we're just going to run all the way back up to our boat. And then we're going to go back to Matoya's cave. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to use that magic, actually. Well, it's fine, I guess. It's fine. Right, so where am I? You know what? I'm just going to go straight up to the north and over the bridge, I think. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Not really that big of a deal, you know. Right, since we're in the water, though, I am going to use Thundara instead of Fire, just because the enemies are weak to Thunder. They should actually do a decent chunk of damage. Yeah, 120 odd damage. Not too shabby. Oh, and I leveled up again. Nice. Alright, so let's go take this eye back to Matoya. Tell you what, though, guys, one of the things I'm curious about is, like, have you guys actually ever played Final Fantasy 1, you know? It's like, I know it's the game that is typically the one that is missed, you know? Like, if you didn't start with the Final Fantasy 1, there are actually quite a few people that have not gone back and played it. So I'm really, really curious now how many of you guys have actually played it or not. Because, I mean, for me, I don't think I played Final Fantasy 1 until I was a teenager. It's like my experience with the game. Well, the first time I played it was actually the Game Boy Advance version, which is Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 2 together on the same Game Boy Advance cartridge, which I think was the Dawn of Souls version, which is the first version that had the like extra dungeon in and the ultimate weapons and that. So yeah, I am curious if you guys actually played it or not. It's like, if you did, let me know what you liked about it the most. You know, like what drew you to the Final Fantasy series from Final Fantasy 1? Because obviously for some people, this is the game that started their love for the entire series. Right, so we are back here with Matoya. Oh, what is this? My crystal eye! Give it here. Don't worry, I give you. I have something to give you in exchange. Take this potion. It is the most amazing potion in my entire collection. It is the Jolt Tonic. Okay. So, we're now done in Matoya's cave. I can see again. She can see, guys. She can see. And if you notice, like before I gave her the eyes on her model were actually closed. Whereas now that we gave her the eye back, she does actually have like eyes there, like the whites there now for her eyes. So a little nice touch there from Square, to be honest. Okay, so now that we've given her the eye back, we actually need to go all the way back to the Elf Village. Because if you don't know, we only actually came there for that potion. So, like, one of the things I did is I did cut a couple of the steps out, you know, for like progress and things like that. Basically, I cut out the steps that initially told us what we need to do, pretty much, you know. It's not really anything important or anything like that, and it doesn't play any real role in the grand scheme of things, so I left it out. But basically, we needed to go get that potion, pretty much. Alright, do I need healing? Yes. I'm going to use the inn here, just for, you know, some MP for my Black Mage. And I tell you what, guys, like, one of the things you might not know is we're actually quite a ways through the game already. It's like, when it comes to FF1, honestly, the overall length of the game is actually quite short. But again, you know, I mean, when you think about the amount of space that games back in the day had, you know, for like how long they could actually be in there really wasn't a lot, you know? So it's like a game that had like a story that lasted a good few hours was actually quite rare back in the day. So that's why, yeah, it's a little short, to be honest. Alright, so we've crossed back over the ocean now, and we are of course back at the Alfheim Castle, which is actually where we're going to go. So we're going to go in, we're going to completely go past these pillars. We're just going to walk past the security detail, you know, because while castles don't really... castles with, you know, kings, queens, princesses, princes, things like that, they don't really care about random strangers just walking into the castle. So what we're going to do is... we're actually going to go to the left a little, and we're going to go up around here. Now, if I'm not mistaken... Nope, I was totally mistaken. Whoopsie daisy. Right, hang on. Let me pull out my notes here. Right. So we need to make the second left. Well, there's the princess. Well, the prince, sorry. We're not going to do anything with that. I'm trying to find the stairs, but I can't seem to find them. Oh, stairs. Where are you, stairs? Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, let's go up along the right. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, wait, yeah, I need the Mystic Key. That's actually what we're going to get in... Whoops. It's actually what we're going to get in a minute. Okay, let's just do this properly, I think. So, we're going to give the... you know what, let's just do the Jolt Potion since we're here. We're just going to give the prince the Jolt Potion to wake him up, basically. This Jolt Tonic may just be what we need to break the curse and awaken the prince. I will try it at once. You go ahead and do that. Well, yeah, if you don't know, the prince was sleeping for 5 years. Your Highness, Your Highness! I was having a terrible nightmare. Am I still dreaming? No, you're awake, buddy. Yeah, I'm the legendary warrior. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Time for me to pass on the Mystic Key. Yep, that's exactly right, buddy. I want that key. There we go, and we got the key now. Okay, so with the Mystic Key, there is a ton of stuff that we can do now. So straight off the bat, we're actually going to go down and around. Now, if I remember rightly, this should actually just leave me out. Yeah, that leaves me out. So we are going to have to go all the way up, unfortunately. Alright, so we're going to go up and around the castle. Pretty much the same as we did earlier. Right, is there anything for here? No, there's not. Always better to double check, okay? Always better to double check. It's like, even if my notes say one thing, I don't trust myself sometimes, so I still double check. So we're going all the way around the castle. We're going to move around the outside to the right, because now that we have the Mystic Key, we can get in here with a few little goodies. So we have the Mithril Hammer. We have 800 gil. Then we have some bronze gloves. Oh, we have 700 gil, and then we have the bronze gloves. Okay, and that's actually all we can get from the castle. But just so you know, the Mithril Hammer is actually really, really strong. So it's 3 extra attack, but it's 5 extra accuracy, which is super, super handy. So with that, we can actually we can leave there now. So right now, we actually have a few more places to go for a few more items. We're actually going to go all the way up here now to the Western Keep. Because pretty much every place that we've been so far, we have to now revisit because we have this key. So obviously this is going to be a 100% playthrough, and that's why we do have to do all the backtracking. You know, we have to do all the backtracking. But since we're here anyway, oh, I got poisoned. God damn it. But yeah, since we're here anyway on this bottom part of the continent, we're just going to clear out all the stages down here first and foremost. And then we're going to go up and tackle the, you know, around like Castle Cornelia, the Chaos Shrine, and things like that. Okay, so now that we are back in Western Keep, we're going to go north. And then we're actually going to go west around the places. So we're not going to go up there. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I didn't go north enough. Didn't go north enough. There we go. So we're going to go north and then west and around the places. We're just going to follow it around. So coming down here, we do have a little room. And inside here, there are 3 treasure chests. Oh, I should probably mention, yeah, there are monsters as well. There are wraiths here. Also, if you actually want to do some leveling, this is a pretty good spot for it, to be honest. So, you know, just a little tidbit right there if you do want to do some leveling. I'm personally not going to. What I am going to do, though, is I'm just going to murder them with fire. There we go. But yeah, if you don't know, undead are super, super weak to fire magic. So we get the Falcon, we get the Power Staff, and we get some steel gloves from here as well. So once again, we are now completely done in this area as well. So we're going to move on to the next area, which is actually going to be back at the Marsh Cave. So now we've got to go all the way back south. And of course, you know, as is typical in older RPGs like this. Oh, my thief's actually nearly dead. I need to heal him. Well, saying that, I can use my white mage to heal it, fine. But yeah, as is typical in, you know, older RPGs like this, you have to backtrack a lot. So that's why we're going back to the Marsh Cave, because obviously we did miss, you know, the items at the very bottom there. So that's what we want to go for. It's like, they're not really that amazing or anything like that, but again, you know, 100% playthrough, so that's why we've got to get them all, guys. Alright, so here's the Marsh Cave. And in we go. So, again, we're just going to go all the way back down to the 3rd floor right now. So we're going to go straight south from the 1st floor. And then once we're on the 2nd floor, we are, again, going to go straight south here. And then we're going to swing around to the right through the little blocks there, through the double doors, and we're already at the 3rd floor. Now this is super, super simple, because all we're going to do now is we're just going to run all the way south. All the way south and all the way to the left. And then in here we have a good selection of treasure chests. Now, again, there are going to be mobs around here, so, you know, do be careful. It's like some of them can be a little tough, you know, because they're classed as undead monsters, they deal decent damage, and they inflict ailments as well. So, you know, do keep that in mind. But of course, you know, I already have some decent equipment now, so I don't need to worry too much. So the first of the 4 items is going to be a silver armlet, and unfortunately we still have tons of enemies here, so I'm just going to speed through this. Oh, my thief died. Moop died, man. I'm sorry, Moop. I didn't mean to let you die, bro. Oh, man. I feel so bad for Moop now. Like, Moop's always the one that's dying, dude. This is a problem that we made Moop a thief for. It's like his defense is really, really low. He's super, super fast and he's super, super trolly with his evasion, but he just doesn't have the defense, man. It's like I thought the thief would be the best for Moop, considering how much he trolls me, you know? It's like the thief trolls enemies with really high evasion and Moop trolls me on stream, so it's a little win-win, isn't it? Oh, they poisoned me already. The goddamn scorpions, dude. Goddamn scorpions. I'm gonna have to cleanse that poison ASAP. I tell you what though, this is why I like playing FF1 and FF2 on the emulator, because of the emulator's little speed up ability. It's like it makes something super, super good. It's like when you think about the older games, like they're really, really fun, but they do drag out a bit. Oh, there's nothing in the third one, unfortunately. Well, it's alright. In fact, I think the third one actually has like a rare mob that's pretty decent for grinding. I can't remember though. I'm fairly sure it does. Fairly sure it does. Anyway, time for the last treasure chest. And then we can actually leave this place. Oh, my black mage is out of MP. God damn it. Oh, well, it's fine. There we go. 1020 gil. Okay, so we are now absolutely done in the marsh cave as well. So, because I sped up there, we are back on the 2nd floor now. If you don't know how to get back to the 2nd floor, just go, you know, a little to the side and then all the way to the north, and then it's all the way to the left, basically. Double poison. That's pretty brutal, man. You know what? I'm gonna have to use some ethers here, I think. So even my white mage is getting a little low on MP. Oh, I didn't mean to use the second one on her. The third one, sorry. Alright, so now we're just gonna go all the way back up again to leave the cave. And then we're done here. And once we're actually done, well, once we actually leave here, we're done on the entire southern continent. So that'll actually be now where we go back to Cornelia. Because we're all going to be a... Oh, my stomach, goddamn. Did you guys hear that? My stomach is super rumbling right now. Goddamn, I must be hungrier than I thought. Although, to be fair, it's like 9:30 and I've not actually eaten yet. Although, see, I mean, 9:30 for me, though, is probably like dinner time for everybody else because of how late I got up today. Oh, yes, I got up very late today, guys. Don't worry, don't worry. It's like, I do not skip meals, okay? Do not worry. I delay them, you know? I delay them, that's all. Oh, man. Right, let's just keep the heal going with the white mage, and we'll keep fire going with the black mage. It's like, we'll burn them all alive, man. We'll burn them all alive. It's like, with the AoE magic that we have now, though, you could definitely just, like, grind out, like, boatloads of gil if you don't want to abuse the gear trick like I have been doing for gil. But again, you know what, I want to make this entertaining to view, so I don't want to do like tons of grinding and that, so that's why I just did that little trick, that's all. Alright, back to the ship we go, and then it's up to Cornelia. Man, this is the one problem with older games like this. You get one item, and then all of a sudden you have to go back to every single place you've been before. Oh, man. So close. I was so close. You know what? Let's use haste on my warrior and show you guys just how OP haste is. So if you combine haste with temper, it's actually ridiculously broken. Like, let's defend with everybody else now. In fact, let's use temper as well to show you guys. This is like above and beyond the most broken combo you could imagine. Well, okay, I guess not. But yeah, if I got the temper on there as well, he would have done about 600, 700 damage. It's like later on in the game, we're going to be abusing that for like just ridiculous damage. Right, though, before we go into Cornelia, though, I am actually going to save. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go into the town and use the inn first just to, you know, fully heal everybody. It's like the Cornelia inn is the cheapest, so that's the one you should try and use the most, especially when you're right next to it. Oops, did not mean to go in there. Right, let's save. because I'm afraid to say, guys, this is going to be where we end this video. So though I do hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, then please be sure to hit that like button and leave a comment down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, then by all means make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of the Final Fantasy Marathon, where we take on every game in the series. Still though, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.